I run head of BD, and as you know, we have Piotr, our CEO of Eterna here. We have not a new face, as you've seen him on multiple webinars before. We have Maciej, our head of AI, a real guru that makes everything happen around the space. And then we have our lovely Stepan, who wears many hats and does lots of things, and he can introduce himself as well as I guess later. He does lots of things as well. Overall,
Stepan is,
today
Stepan is a student of many disciplines.
Oh, yeah, for
yes,
sure.
yes. Yes, exactly. And to explain what's going on today, as many of you probably saw online, how we've been discussing about a bot fight with our Eterna AI, here's exactly what's happening today. We built two AI trading agents, and they're running right now with real money on the same market. Every trade they make is public, including the ones that lose money. So you'll have it available on our site and see both of these two different bots. One is run by Alora, a good partner of ours that you may have missed a webinar of, but we had a webinar with them 2 days ago. And they basically have the best price feeds, well, so they claim, that can provide the trading bot that we run with better analysis and such and such. Right now, we're going to compare our own bot against our own bot that also uses the Alora network. Now, Matt has
Agent.
built this whole thing, and he can show it on screen and everything of that sort, and that's what we're going to get in today. So I'll hand it off to Matt and also Stepan if you wanted to say anything else.
Thank you, Oliver, for this warm introduction. Just to clarify this, what we are going to show is we are going to show how this will look like. The AI agent fight is not live yet. It's just like an announcement, and we'll tell you exactly how you can get the best of this opportunity at the end of this live.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let me share the screen.
So are you going to deploy it right now as we speak?
No, let me show. Can you guys see my screen?
Not
No.
yet.
Not yet. I saw it for a second.
All right. Let's try again.
Okay. Again. I wonder because Alora claims to have like a crystal ball and claims to be able to predict the number into the future, how they said. So the goal is to find out if because we are all into agent trading, we know the benefits of trading with agents, like they don't FOMO, they don't have like they keep they always like keep using their defined strategy, not like we do, like humans, that we always like change the strategy on the go. So when the price changes, we change the strategy. No, agents are consistent in a way that they trade as we define them to trade, and they also don't have like these emotions we humans do. But Alora is an external network of nodes that provide machine learning algorithms, and an agent can have like a crystal ball that can peek into the future. So we here right now we are actually looking into having a bit of an edge in trading. So we know that trading already is dominated by bots and AI. Like I don't know, Matt, I think the last time you've mentioned some crazy stat that it's like a 70% of trading is done by bots, but I'm not sure. But the amount
70% is now done by bots, by algorithmics. By 2027, it is expected to be even almost 85%. So we are going to the place where you won't basically trade anymore. Someone smarter will do it for you. Like I've been checking today how much you will like it is not that hard at the end if you have your if you work on your bot and it is well developed when you are checking all updates and every single month you are checking the configuration, making sure that the win rate is proper and profit factor is not dropping, then you are able to make 100% in a year. It's not that crazy. 100% in a year. It's like 10% month. $5,000 starting point, 100% every single year, and you have 5.5 million after 10 years. So, when you would go on the way where you do it manually by yourself, it is not that easy to look. But when you just, set the good bot, you are able to make things right.
So, but
Yeah,
that's basically the
absolutely.
premise. But we are actually the dying species in trading, right? The humans are being excluded from trading. So if you are looking into trading and you don't have an AI agent that is doing it for you, you are already on the losing position, to be honest, right? You
Yes.
can't
It,
you can't
I
compete
would
with
say, I
the
would
powers
say
of the AI.
my, yes, Stepan, that's a great point. I would say manual trading is designed to fail, um, because of human emotion, because of our limits when it comes to how many data we can ingest and analyze in a short period of time. And it's no longer a question if AI can trade well. It already does. It's a question of, are you in the game? Do you have your own AI trading agent?
Yeah,
So what we are
exactly.
seeing
And
on
I
this,
will, sorry, Maciej, but I'll also
go on,
intervene
Oliver.
also. What we're seeing is that essentially, if as everyone can agree here, humans are basically not going to be doing any of the main manual trades. Here and there, of course, you can trade, but overall, if you want consistent and good returns, we see everybody going straight to AI agent workflows in that sense. So we want to be at the forefront of that when it comes to AI agent trading. So we want to see, first of all, if Alora, with their price predictions, can even make our current strategies that we use even better, and see how it pans out according to us. So here we have the AI agent fight. As you guys can see on the screen, I hope everybody can see it. And then Maciej can go in a little bit into more detail on how exactly that will look like, how long it will last,
Before you,
and
sorry for disturbing. Before you, Mati, you go with the next one. That when you said, or you are already into this, or you are before starting that point. And for me, it's like, oh, did I just heard? Are you virgin, or it's gonna be your first time, and you're gonna love that. So, what's your status? What's your status? Go on. Sorry.
Post virgin in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Can
as
we
you can see
post
on
a
the
link?
screen,
Sorry, Matt. Can we post a link so people can follow the battle themselves? A link to the website.
definitely we can do that.
also, there's no shame in being a trading virgin here. There is absolutely no shame. We're here to help with that. We're here to help you have your first time. So so do not worry. Eternal AI is here to help. All right, thank you for the
Yeah,
link.
and on that note, Oliver, some time ago I have helped you personally set up your own AI trading agent. If you can briefly tell everyone what your experience was like.
Yeah, so as a person that doesn't really mainly trade myself, although I do work in crypto and I've done business development for many firms, I never really got quite into trading. I never really, I always bought Bitcoin and then held it, right? Sometimes it piqued my interest, but I really didn't even understand like the basics of perpetuals a week ago, or futures or anything of that sort. And then my only like real investment was hyperliquid, and then I got very lucky when there was the bull run on that side. But then Maciej helped me set up Eterna AI. And as someone that is non-technical, someone who really works more on the commercial and enterprise side, it was such an easy process. All you needed was Claude. You just connected the MCP, and a base strategy immediately started trading for you. I could give it prompt to buy something, or it could run by itself on a routine. And since then, I've seen a few percentage increase in. Of course, I've been only running it for a few days, as I set it up around last week, but I already have a few percent gains. So compared to an investment bank, I'm already up within a few day time frame.
Yeah. What do banks offer these days on saving accounts?
2.5, 2.5, 3.5 max a year.
Of course, the risk you're taking trading is a different profile from saving money in the bank, but the opportunity and the upside possible is, and it's also, I think it's also cool to experience what the future of trading looks like.
Yeah, exactly. But people will worry about, for example, safety, and of course that is a very major thing in the space that we need to watch out for, as we know that crypto sometimes has its issues. But I'm sure that within the few years that trading agents get even more better, the banks that you are inherently putting your money into for the investments are earning their percentage from their own trading bots that they've trained as well. So you are being a very early adopter in this regard.
Very
In my
possible.
opinion.
Very
I
possible.
think that everyone who is listening and will implement that knowledge in his life will, see basically that that life can be sweet, and
So, guys, can we like comment on the battle, because from what I see, Matt, can you tell us when did they start the agents? When did they start trading? Because they
Yeah.
already have some impressive results, to be honest. And
Stepan,
yeah,
you've been
tell us more.
tricked. You've been
I've been
tricked. This is demo data. This
Oh
dashboard is
no.
to show everyone what's coming up next and how
Okay.
it's gonna look like. So we're gonna have sorry, not bots. It's important. These are not bots. These are agents. These are AI trading agents. So we're going to have two agents. One we call analyst, and the other we call forecaster. The analyst has access to market data and technical analysis data, and the forecaster has access to all of the same data plus Alora predictions. So Alora, the way they come up with these predictions is they have hundreds of machine learning models, and all of these models come up with predictions regarding the market. For example, what will be the ETH price in the next 30 minutes? And the models that came up recently came up with best predictions win. So it's kind of like having an army of analysts, and you are listening only to those selected few analysts that have been recently correct. So I'm super pumped and excited to see how this plays out. And importantly, this is not like most other agents or bots on the market, where they're essentially a black box and you cannot see what they think, how they think, and what decisions they make. Here you will be able to see live both agents think, and you will be able to see the positions they open. So at the time they open, we don't yet know whether that position will be profitable or not. So full transparency here, and if you click on one of the decisions the agent made, for example, BTC open long, when you click on that, you can see the reasoning why the AI agent thought it's a good idea to open that position, and also details regarding the entry price, the leverage it used, the take profit stop loss it used, and all the details about why and what happened exactly. So super exciting. We are thinking about streaming these, because this will last for 7 days. At the end of those 7 days, we'll see the results of both agents. Yeah.
So did you already decided what's gonna be the setup? What models will be behind those agents? What heartbeat they're gonna have?
what will be the what trading tactics it will be. They will go on scalping, or how they will trade, how many trades they will proceed with.
Yeah, this is all TBD. Um, Initial draft is that they will have a heartbeat set to 15 minutes, so they will sort of wake up and think every 15 minutes, and we'll probably use some cost-efficient but relatively intelligent model for this, because when you're setting up an AI trading agent, it's super important to use an LLM model that's cost efficient, because what benefit is that you make $200 profit if you pay $300 for LLM, right? You need to balance this out. Yeah, and
That's a
we
very
can.
important thing, exactly, right? Because a lot of people, I'm sorry that I'll interrupt you, but with the API keys and the costs of these APIs, we've made sure that having it accessible via Claude, it's very super simple and easy. You can have it in your subscription, you can have it in your agent, right? The thing is, a lot of people will not get into trading agents at the moment because they think that the costs outweigh, the possible investment returns. That is simply not true anymore. You can run it straight from your terminal, from your Claude code, very easily. Sorry, Maciej,
Yeah.
please continue.
Yeah, and what we found with Oliver is even when you use the cheapest Claude subscription, which is $20 a month, AI trading agent eats like 6% of your total usage. So the remaining 94% of what you have available as part of that subscription remains to you, and you can make use of that however you want. So essentially, if you calculate and the cost of running an agent like that, it's like $2 a month.
Is that only with Eterna MCP, or every single MCP that will be connected through Cloud Code will allow you to consume just the $6 in operational costs?
Great question, Piotr.
I know
So
the answer. That's why I asked it.
yes, yes, very
Go on,
strategic of you.
tell us.
So there's a lot of data to consume and analyze when making decisions, and most of the existing solutions out there, and quite frankly, from my research, all of the existing solutions other than Eterna, use MCP in a way where all this giant amount of data comes back to the LLM for it to analyze and make decisions, which eats a ton of tokens and drives these LLM costs dramatically, which makes it super difficult to break even with profitable trading strategy. What we use at Eterna AI is something that Cloudflare calls the code mode, and Anthropic also published on that on their blog. And essentially, what it does from Cloudflare research is it reduces the LLM token usage 99.9%, depending on the use case. So Eterna currently is by far the most efficient way to run your trading agent.
Because
Yeah,
of the
fantastic. And
aiming
I'll also,
in
sorry,
terms of
Shaban, I'll also
token.
chip in. The 6% was per 5 hour window on the cloud subscription, not the whole daily limit. The whole daily limit was or weekly limit was not exactly tested because it was too small of a usage. The exact routine that was running in the strategy costed around 6% of the per 5 hour limit that you have in the Cloud Pro subscription. So essentially, you have 94% of usage left over for that 5 hour window, and then it resets for the next 5 hours. And the trades happen around every 5 hours to 2 hours. So you can simply run it off of just the cheapest plan in Claude with no issue. So the entry level is really easy.
Yep. Yep. And also importantly, you can see the reasoning behind every trading decision your AI agent made.
So
Oh,
my question is, what's the strategy gonna be for those agents? Can you elaborate more, Matt? about this?
Yeah, so I can show what strategies I have successfully used, and we'll probably set up a similar strategy for this. So right here you can see my conversation with Claude, with my AI trading agent set up on Claude over the span of days, where I just ask for profit and loss, because when you set up your trading agent, there's not much more you have to do. You just ask it for for the report every now and then when you have, when you feel like it, and that's it. So I started with $50 like 1.5 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago now, and you can see I was asking it like repeatedly to give me the equity and like what are the currently open positions. You can also then ask your Claude to visualize all the past trades and how your balance grew over time, and what were the trades, which ones were profitable and which ones were not. Um, and you can see right now I have 65, almost $66 here. So 30% up with me doing nothing. And how I did nothing, I can show on in the next window. And what was the kind of the prompt I have used.
How you are fighting, or maybe not fighting, but how you operate when your Claude code is live. It is working with the cron or whatever it used to repeat the sequences, and you go sleep. You are leaving the PC open, or you are installing it somewhere online. How you go with it?
Yeah, so the way I automate this is with Claude Code routines, and you can set up a routine that runs on Anthropic infrastructure. So you can throw your computer into the river and it will still run and trade for you.
Oh, that's something I would like to know how to do it. You should, yeah, that's something I wish to know.
Please don't do
Um,
it.
I'm trying
Please
to.
please don't switch from the topic. But I can add into this that if anyone is lack of money and you need money for trades, then you can do what I just did and what did also Stepan. So I have prompt to Claude saying, "Hey, can you find for me some money that I have somewhere on the wallets or somewhere written in notes, but I just forgot, ages already in crypto? There must be something. There must be something." And I am 30% scanned and already found $2,001. $2,001 found in abandoned wallets of mine that I have no idea that it works. So Stepan found 6,000 that way. So guys, I can give
Yeah,
you
but it
prompt or
only,
the whole script. It
Peter, it
literally
only applies if you've been in crypto for years and you've been
that's
Yes.
using
true.
multiple wallets. It only applies then because like someone who's a quote unquote virgin, they might not have like hundreds of seeds written in notes and stuff like that. So, yeah, but it's an interesting way to find money. Very good.
But now look, we all understand why Piotr is so happy during this live stream. By the end of the live stream, he will be richer than he
I am
was at the beginning.
counting same time, yeah. Oh.
I
So,
wish
Matt,
to
please.
have it fun like that, but I sadly do not have access to my old emails and my old computer. So perhaps I might have had something. But see, has the power of cloud code, right? And now you can run trading agents on it as well. Everything can be done through it. God bless Anthropic.
So, do we have a deadline when the battle gonna start?
Yeah, so very important question. We encourage everyone watching this to go to ai.eterna.exchange/fight and sign up, because when you sign up, you will be the first to be notified when the fight is about to start, and you can support one of the agents you believe more in, and and without running your
What do
own
you mean
AI
by
trading
support?
agent, benefit and experience how it is to have an AI trading agent trading for you.
So, what do you mean by support agent? What do you mean by
Essentially, you
that?
can deposit some USDT to one of these agents and let it trade using your capital as well. They will have some starting seed capital, and then you guys can leverage this opportunity as well. So essentially, the idea is without setting up your own agent and paying for your own LLM models and stuff, you can experience how it is to have an AI agent trade for you.
Can I find like more information about how can I run this setup? For example, if I see that the forecaster one, the one with the Alora access, has like way better, win rate and like it earns a lot of money. I want to run this setup myself. How can I do that? Like, can I find more information on this website about that? Like, is there like 2-click setup I can do that will earn me money?
That's to come. If you wanted to integrate, like if you wanted to have an AI trading agent that's similar to the forecaster one that uses Alora predictions, you would need to also have access to Alora predictions, which actually you can get for free if you go to Eterna.ai and participate in our current quest. Top 20 traders by volume win free Alora API key so that they can empower their AI trading agents to have access to Alora predictions, which again is like having an entire team of analysts predicting prices for you, for your agent. And
How
then
can
your
I get
agent
involved in
can,
this? How can I get involved in this competition? How do I start? Where do I go?
you go to Eterna.ai, and you set up you connect your wallet and you start trading.
Simple as that. And you can get access to Alora and basically what they claim as superhuman trading abilities. That's what it sounds like to me.
I
Yep,
wonder. I
and I
wonder
want to.
if the forecaster one is gonna be actually way better because we've been, predicting the price into the future is not something totally new. We have machine learning models. We also have models from Google released last year called Times FM, I guess, which is also claiming to predict the future. Not only the price of any instrument, but also other events that can be reported in numbers, like maybe a weather, maybe some kind of indicators. But this is what we are doing here in Eterna with those agents is actually very on edge. This is there's no YouTube video explaining this. There's no tutorial on YouTube showing you how to set it up. So this is actually on the edge of innovation. That's fun.
Yeah, I'd also be curious to know how exactly do we set it up? How easy? Where can we find tutorials? And how can we start basically today if we wanted to trade with Eterna AI? Maciej, would be great to know.
Maybe Mike can share screen. And Mike is our producer, by the way, making all
He's
of
our
this.
Jamie to Joe Rogan, you know? That's what we'd
Yes.
call him. He's our own Jamie. Very fantastic, man.
Yes. So Mike, if you can open AI.eterna.exchange, it's super easy to get started. And I can also share like a short tutorial I recorded on X. I can share with everyone here that basically shows you how you can set this up in 30 seconds.
Yeah, the hardest part is to do the deposit, right? because you need to copy the deposit address to your wallet and actually click send. This is the hardest part in setting up the trading agents with with Eterna, I guess.
Correct.
The agent also can have access to your wallets already, right? It all depends on what's your where you are in the process.
Yeah,
Because if
what's
you
your
are in the
trust?
process,
What's your trust level, right?
yeah, because if you are in the process where you are already having implemented MCP of any other exchange, then you are asking yourself, you know, if that works, why should I decrease my running cost by 95% and jumping from 0.05% into 0.035% what Eterna is offering? Why should I? Let me stay and pay a lot, you know, instead of Aikido.
And this is also another thing, but I think it's a topic for like a new big discussion because people do not, most traders, especially the amateur ones, never check the fees on the exchanges. They never do that, and they never
The
account
worst
for
are
it in
also
trading.
strong.
And this is one of the critical things that gives you an edge in trading. But yeah.
So Eterna has the lowest taker fees on the market. Piotr, on other exchanges, if you wanted to have the same fees everyone has on Eterna today, how much capital
Right.
would one have to deposit
I think you will
to
need
have
to hold
these?
at least $1 million on Bybit to and have extra X millions of hundreds of millions volume generated to have that discount. Because on Bybit it is 0.055. On Eterna it is 0.035. On Hyperliquid it is 0.045, as you can see. So basically with Eterna you can even if the win rate will be exactly the same and profit factor won't change, at the end you will pay less in fees. So you can say, you know, if you generate
Yeah, and I don't think most of the audience understands how big of a difference it is, because percentage wise it sounds like, oh, okay, 0.0 something percent difference. What difference does it make? But when you trade with leverage and generate like lots of volume, like thousands of dollars in volume, then it adds up very quick.
And one more thing which is also important to notice is that these fees are the institutional fees. So you are in a game with the biggest financial institutions with these fees, right? You are not in the plebs fee territory, but you are in the professional institutional grade level traders.
market maker territory, yeah.
Yeah, market maker territory, which is very important, right?
Perfect, guys.
Which I think is great for us because with such a great MCP with such low fees, there is essentially mm, no other venue that possibly can provide the same pluses that Eterna AI provides. So in essence, Eterna AI is going to be the best AI trading agent that there is currently. You may have other options, and on paper you can check the docs, and it might look like they are better. But there's always some sort of hidden fees. There's always API costs, and everybody is running them on $1,000 AI budget bill, and then giving it to trade 20K, and then that's where you're seeing the, let's say, $100, $200 returns. So with the Eterna AI, we make life simple with trading agents. If you want to go deeper, then you can. If you want to just just click and have a trading AI agent without you doing the thinking and basically work like compound interest, but daily and not yearly, then you can come to ai.eterna.exchange. Am I right, Matt?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I would say imagine how much you would have to pay monthly to hire a financial advisor who trades for you. And would that person be able to do that 24/7? Probably not. Your AI agent can do that today, and it costs
But
fraction
but
of
to
that.
be honest, right? You don't need to set up an agent that is trading 24/7, like every 15 minutes does the trade and do the like scalping, daily trading, and hourly trading. You can have multiple different strategies, right? You can define different routines. Maybe you can diversify the strategy, so you can define this kind of money for this strategy, this amount to other strategies. So I think that because it's very elastic, I think that everyone can find a way to start trading, allow agents to trade for them like very easily, and make it custom in a way that it suits their needs.
Perfect.
So I guess the call to action is go to the link we've set, like AI Eterna exchange/fight, sign up and see and wait for the battle to start, right? Because the battle's gonna start soon, and it's gonna be also live streamed, right? So we will be able to follow on multiple platforms how the agents are doing. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced yet that the crystal ball from Alora might change anything. I think that the trading is still a big lottery, but maybe the crystal ball might work. If it works, I'm gonna run it myself for sure.
Isn't it the way that they are? Um, it's how polymarket is working, where people are betting that something will happen, and at the end it becomes a true. And so I believe it could work. Why not? Yeah, it could work. It makes sense for me
Stepan,
at least.
Stepan, if prediction markets work, why wouldn't Alora?
Oh, it's a totally different algorithm, I guess. But prediction markets can be also, because from my experience, because I'm working with agents since the inception, I would say. But from my experience, the hardest part is to build a comprehensive and valuable information oracle. The way to stream data, to stream information to the agent, so the agent knows what is happening in the world, what are, like, the like closing the Strait of Hormuz, right? How would the agents find out about this and make a trade based on this event, right? So if and I guess this is the problem of most agent trading. How do they know what's happening in the world? So they need to read some newspapers. But if they read a newspaper, it's already too late. It's for a trade. They need to know it, like to be the first to know it, right? And also, prediction markets can also be another information stream. So I think the more sophisticated you become, you try to pull all of those strings together, right? You can use technical analysis, you can use the prediction market as some kind of oracle, you can use Alora as a machine learning algorithms that can try to predict the price, and the agents can have like those multiple information streams that they can think about and make the decisions for you, right? And I believe they can do a better decision than I can in analyzing this data and actually coming up with the trades they can actually do.
Right.
I think
That's
the
actually very
idea-
important.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Very important point, Stepan. And our vision for Eterna AI MCP is to integrate as many data points as possible that are quality and battle tested for your agents to be able to make better decisions over time using additional data points. So right now we have a technical analysis layer integrated. We will be integrated like social media news kind of aggregation so that your agent can access what's going on Twitter, for example, and in the world without reading hundreds of articles, which would obviously consume like enormous amount of tokens in your LLM model and drive up the cost. So making all of these data points and data sources available for your agent in one MCP. So like you don't have to integrate hundreds of MCPs and APIs when building your agent.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, so that's all, I guess, right? We are waiting for the battle to start, and I can't wait to see the results. It's gonna be fun.
Yes, sign up
Yep.
for the AI agents battle to be the first to get notified.
Yeah, and if you do want to start with trading on Eterna, well, not only on Eterna, but having the most sophisticated MCP, lowest fees, and everything of that sort, so you can have your own agent. Of course, it would be absolutely lovely to have a fight between all of our community's agents, but right now we're testing the forecaster, so between Alora and our own trading agent. But if you do want your own one to play around with, you can go to ai.eterna.exchange, as you can see here in the link. And trust me, as someone that is non-technical, has never really traded that much in my life, you can have it set up within 5 minutes if you have Claude. No issue.
At the end, before we finish, I just realized one thing, that I have built tons of agents like that, basically, that been or maybe, sorry, I've been few agents, but with a bunch of different strategies and different way of doing. And the most what I have been losing on in terms of a credit cost been obviously the dashboard creation, and as I've been connected to Eterna. But what you've been saying, that of course it is because of Alora and prediction market, and if we are having an AI agent and we are asking him to predict what will happen, then yes, I assume it might sound crazy. Even if that somehow work with a prediction market, then it might sound crazy. But what agents are doing, they are having an access to direct order book, to K-lines, to the data feeds that are directly from the liquidity provider. So at the end, while you are connected to Eterna with your AI agent, you are creating a strategy that is focusing on a chart reading, not only on news injection. And when you are having, for example, trend that is going and it is the bouncing from the support line, and you see that the trend has been changed, and you are having higher highs and lower, and then basically you are these decisions with a combination of bunch of different not graphs, but different pointers, basically, are the one that are providing a decision making to AI agents. So that mostly it's not only about brain, but about math. It's always about math, isn't it? Basically, the agents are good at counting. Thanks.
Yes, and they can ingest way more data in short period of time than you could ever read over the week, right?
Thank you, guys. Follow channels of Eterna and Alora, and thanks to everyone, especially Oliver, Matt, and sorry.
Yeah, thank you guys as well. If you guys want to check out the fight, the quest, and also set up your own trading AI agent, for the trading AI agent, you can go to ai.eterna.exchange. If you'd like to see the fight, you can also see it linked here. What was the exact link? ai.eterna.exchange/fight as well. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Jamie. as I mean Mike. And then also, if you go to Eterna the Exchange, you can be included in the quest, which you can essentially win 1 month of Allura predictions. So if this fight is won by the Allura bot, you can also have your own specific Allura prediction trading bot as well, based on Eterna AI. So all of the links that I've just been mentioned will also be posted on our Twitter, in our communities, so everything will be easily accessible. I hope to see you on the leaderboard in the quest. Hope to see you set up your own trading AI agent, and I hope to see you watching the fight as well. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.